Imagine a figure revered by billions around the world, yet understood in different ways by different faiths. Yes, we are talking about Prophet Isa, known as Jesus in English. But who was Prophet Isa in Islam? In the tapestry of Islamic beliefs, Prophet Isa weaves a striking figure. His status is not just of a prophet, but one of the great prophets, revered and respected. His story begins with a miraculous birth, born to the Virgin Mary, an event that echoes the divine. As a messenger, his voice reached out to the Israelites, preaching a message of monotheism and submission to Allah's will. His life was not just about words, but actions as well. With Allah's permission, he performed miracles that left those around him in awe, further cementing his prophetic status. As we delve deeper into the life of Prophet Isa, it becomes apparent that the Islamic belief about him differs significantly from the Christian perspective. The birth of Prophet Isa is nothing short of a miracle in Islamic belief. This event is a profound testament to the power and majesty of Allah, demonstrating his ability to bring about life in a manner that transcends the natural laws of conception. But let's delve deeper into this miraculous occurrence. In the heart of this story is Maryam, or Mary as she is known in English, a pious and virtuous woman. She was chosen by Allah for an extraordinary role. One day, while in seclusion, she was visited by the angel Jibril or Gabriel, who brought her the news of a miraculous conception. This was a startling revelation for Maryam, who was a chaste woman and had no consort. The angel Jibril reassured her, explaining that this was a decree from Allah himself, a testament to his power to create life without the need for a father. This was to be a sign unto mankind, a demonstration of Allah's supreme authority and ability to bring about miracles that defy human understanding. And so, Maryam conceived Prophet Isa, not through natural means but through the divine intervention of Allah. It was a conception that was free from worldly interference, a pure manifestation of Allah's will. This miraculous birth, however, does not signify any divine status for Prophet Isa. In Islam, he is revered as a great prophet, a messenger of Allah, but not as a deity himself. It's important to note that while the birth of Prophet Isa is miraculous, it is not viewed as an indication of his divinity. Instead, it is seen as a testament to the omnipotence of Allah, a reminder that He alone is the Creator, capable of bringing about life in ways that are beyond human comprehension. So when we speak of the miraculous birth of Prophet Isa, we are recognizing the supreme power and authority of Allah. We are acknowledging that He can create life in ways that defy our understanding, and that His will is beyond the realm of human logic. The birth of Prophet Isa was a miraculous event that reaffirmed Allah's power, but it does not imply any divine status for Isa himself. This event stands as a powerful testament to the might and majesty of Allah, a sign of His unparalleled ability to create life in ways that transcend our understanding. Prophet Isa was not only known for his miraculous birth, but also for his profound teachings and the miracles he performed. This simple introduction does not do justice to the depth and breadth of his influence, so let's delve into it. Prophet Isa's teachings were revolutionary, yet they were deeply rooted in the fundamental Islamic principle of Tawhid, which is the oneness of Allah. His message was clear and unambiguous. There is only one God, and to Him alone should mankind submit their will. This concept of monotheism was a cornerstone of his teachings. He urged his followers to shun materialism and to seek spiritual fulfillment. He emphasized the importance of prayer, charity, and compassion towards others. He taught that love and forgiveness were more powerful than hate and revenge. His teachings were not merely words, but they were principles he lived by, setting an example for all to follow. But Prophet Isa's life was not just about teachings, it was also marked by miracles performed with the permission of Allah. These miracles were signs of his prophethood and served to strengthen the faith of his followers. One such miracle was the healing of the blind and the lepers. With Allah's permission, Prophet Isa could touch a person afflicted with blindness or leprosy and restore their sight and health. Another was the miracle of bringing the dead to life. It is said that he brought a man back to life, not by his own power, but by the will and permission of Allah. One of the most astonishing miracles was his ability to create birds from clay. He would shape the clay into the form of a bird, breathe into it, and with Allah's permission, it would become a living bird. This miracle served as a powerful sign of his connection with the divine. There was also the miracle of the table spread with food known as Ma'idah in Arabic. It is believed that Prophet Isa's disciples asked him to pray to Allah to send down a table spread with food from heaven. And indeed such a table was sent down, providing sustenance for them. It's important to note that these miracles were not magic tricks or illusions. They were divine interventions performed with the permission of Allah to validate Prophet Isa's prophethood and his message. Through his teachings and miracles, Prophet Isa conveyed the message of monotheism and submission to Allah's will, inspiring many to follow in his path. His influence continues to be felt today, as his teachings and the miracles he performed serve as a beacon of faith for millions around the world. One of the most significant differences between Islamic and Christian beliefs about Prophet Isa lies in the events of his crucifixion and resurrection. In Christianity, the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus are cornerstones of the faith, symbolizing the sacrifice and redemption of sin. However, in the Islamic tradition, the narrative takes a different turn. According to the Quran and Hadiths, Prophet Isa was not crucified but was raised to heaven by Allah. This belief stems from Quranic verse 4, 157, which states, "They did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it was made to appear to them so." This verse has been interpreted by Islamic scholars to mean that Allah made it appear as though Isa had been crucified to protect him from his enemies. In other words, someone else was made to resemble Isa and was crucified in his place, while Isa himself was lifted up to heaven by Allah. This narrative fits into the larger Islamic theology that emphasizes the oneness of God, known as Tawheed. In Islam, prophets are revered as messengers of Allah, not as divine entities. This belief in the ascension of Isa, rather than his crucifixion and resurrection, reaffirms that he was a human prophet, not a divine being. The Islamic belief about Isa's ascension also underscores the mercy and power of Allah. It is seen as an act of divine intervention that protected Isa from suffering and death at the hands of his enemies. This narrative also leaves room for the belief in the second coming of Isa, where it is believed he will return to earth as a just ruler during the end times. It's important to note that these differences in beliefs do not negate the respect and reverence that Muslims have for Prophet Isa. He is considered one of the greatest prophets in Islam, revered for his teachings of monotheism and submission to Allah's will. The Islamic belief about Prophet Isa's crucifixion and resurrection is a testament to Allah's power and mercy, reaffirming Isa's status as a prophet, not a divine being. The story of Prophet Isa does not end with his ascension. Islam teaches that he will return at the end of times as a just ruler. The return of Prophet Isa is a fundamental aspect of Islamic eschatology, the theological study of the end of the world. Imagine a world where justice and harmony prevail, where inequality and strife are things of the past. This is the world that Prophet Isa is prophesied to bring about upon his return. In Islam, it is believed that he will descend back to earth, not as a prophet, but as a just ruler. His return will signal the end times, a period of profound transformation and spiritual awakening. Prophet Isa's return is often associated with the emergence of a figure known as the Mahdi, the guided one. Together, they will restore righteousness and eliminate injustice. Prophet Isa, with his wisdom and compassion, will guide humanity towards unity and peace. The exact time of Prophet Isa's return remains unknown. The Quran and Hadith, the primary sources of Islamic teachings, do not provide a specific date. They instead emphasize the importance of being prepared at all times, of living righteously, and of maintaining a strong connection with the divine. It's important to note that the return of Prophet Isa is not a story of doom and gloom. On the contrary, it is a tale of hope and redemption. It signifies a time when humanity will experience a spiritual renaissance, guided by a just and fair leader. The anticipation of Prophet Isa's return serves as a reminder for Muslims to strive for justice, to uphold good moral character, and to foster a deep sense of community. It underscores the belief that every action has a consequence, that justice will always prevail, and that every soul will be held accountable. The return of Prophet Isa will mark a significant event in the course of humanity, bringing about a time of justice and harmony. With this, we conclude our journey through the life of Prophet Isa according to Islamic belief. Remember, understanding different perspectives fosters tolerance and respect among us all. For more interesting content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to receive notifications for new video updates. Peace be upon you.